We back once again. It's GOTrillaODDS, prediction, football, soccer, whatever you want to call it, depending on which part of the continent you find yourself in. Stats, statistic, DJ Stats. Officially, I'm in the building, and with me, I got a couple of high odds today. I got over 7 odds for you, and you just pick the ones you think they resonate better with you, the ones you think they have a better chance of going through. You don't have to just pick all of these things. Remember, we're not greedy. Just make 2 odds out of this, make 3 odds out of this, and then let's see how it all goes down. I promise you, if you do that, everything will be cool. Please like and drop us a comment so we can do something out of this. Starting off today's prediction, we go to the A-League. Perth Glory versus Sydney FC. Jumping in this promising A-League thriller, Perth Glory fighting to stay out of relegation. If we actually flash back, they were last crowned champions of the very same league in 2018. Since then, there's been a few years back. They might even be playing on dusty streets come next season. Currently at position 10, they with only 10 wins, with the last being on the 28th of February. They are on 5-game losing streak, hoping to bounce back soon. But they're going against a team that is just doing everything to win. And I'll just go for a double chance for Sydney FC with 1.26 odds. Moving on to Japan, yes, and we have with us Yokohama FC or Yokohama Marinos. They go against the Kawasaki Frontale, igniting exhilaration among betting enthusiasts in a highly anticipated showdown at Nissan Stadium. If you remember last time that these two teams played against each other, Yokohama won by 2-0. Yokohama head to this with a great record. 24 meetings they've had. Yokohama Mariners have won 8 of those. Kawasaki won 11 times. Now 5 fixtures between these ones ended up in a draw. Our previous meetings between these two teams, Mariners won 8 matches. So on this one, we are set for over 0.5 goals for Mariners. Mariners must score at least 1 goal. Moving on to another game. This is Eredivisie, Heracles versus AZ. Go head to head today. In their last meeting, they ended up with a win for AZ. Coming into this game, Heracles has picked up 4 points from their last 5 games, both home and away. That's about 0.8 points per game on average, and both teams to score landed in just one of those games. Heracles scored 4 times in their last 5 matches. Heracles has enjoyed playing at home recently, but they're going through against a very strong side, and here the best one. I think this is a little bit safer. Is for us to just go over goal market at over 1.5 goals, which will give us 1.18 odds. Moving on, still at the Eredivisie, in this picture setting of Heerenveen's Abel Lenstra Stadium, a fascinating encounter awaits us as week 28 of the 2023-2024 season sets us with Heerenveen going up against Twente, with odds hinting Twente's as favoritism at 1.75 odds to win. It's possible. We will see a couple of goals here, with last 20 games for Heerenveen ending with 2 goals or more being scored. Previous matches between these two sides have an average of 3 goals, and BTS happened at 50%. Now, let me tell you, at 97%, it's over 1.5 goal market. So we're going with over 1.5 goal. Our pick, it's at 1.19 odds. All right, still, this is the last one from the Eredivisie. We got Utrecht versus PEC Zwolle. Now, these two teams, last time when they played out, it was Utrecht winning there by 3-0. Zwolle won their last game. Super stuff in front of the home fans. They are currently unbeaten in 10 games. I'm talking of Utrecht. Can they go another game without a defeat? Just 2 out of the last 5 games for Utrecht has ended with both teams scoring. They have won 2 of those 5 games. Overall, they have landed in a 12 to 27 games of stretch at the season. Guys, you know how it is. Eredivisie, Holland League, this goes. We predict a high score here with game at least with over 1.5 goals to secure our ticket. And then we go to the Portuguese League, where we have some Portuguese Cup, and remember, since 2011, the team of Portimonense and the team of Porto had gone 20 games, among which they were one victory for Portimonense and the rest for Porto with no draw. Porto at 1.25 odds. Their expected chance of winning is 80%. But this team actually wins 85% of these ones. So it does actually give a chance to Porto to scoop this one, yeah? But you know how we do here at home, yeah? You know how we do here at home. I would like to just simply double chance to Porto, which will give us 1.28 odds. After all, it's a cup tie. They tricky like that. Fenerbahce Turkish League returns. Fenerbahce versus Adana Demirspor. The head-to-head record shows that of the 5 meetings they've had, Fenerbahce won 2 times and Adana Demirspor has won 1 time. 2 fixtures between Fenerbahce ended up in a draw. Teams of Fenerbahce and Adana Demirspor played so far 4 matches. Fenerbahce won 3 direct ones, right? Fenerbahce actually season average at 2.54 goals per match, which is 92.33 matches played at home, which is a total of over 1.5 goals. Guys, we're not going to dwell a lot into the goals because there's more than that. When these two teams meet, there are corners. So we are going for over 6.5 corners with 1.18 odds. Well, another cup tie, and this one is from Germany. We got Bayern Leverkusen versus Fortuna Düsseldorf. These two teams have played 10 times in the past, with Bayern winning 8 of those, 2 for Fortuna Düsseldorf. Now, an averaging for Bayern Leverkusen of recent in their last 5 games has been over 2.5 goals. They've managed to, hit the rock bottom, the top bottom, with over 8.5 corner market. And that's exactly what we want to do here, right? We're thinking of going for a corner market, which can get 6.5, but also a straight win to Leverkusen that gives us 1.20 odds. And we are closer to the end. We go to our final cup tie in France. Paris Saint-Germain will play up against Rennes. Now, Paris Saint-Germain, they're going to be losing Mbappe at the end of the season. Most of their games, they don't play him. They leave him on the bench. They only put him when they see that they're running risks of actually losing the game. Rennes, they haven't been consistent at all. For the fact that Mbappe doesn't play most of the games, you can end up saying, but maybe it's risky to go for a win for PSG. Now, I'd rather not go for a straight win, a direct win, but I think let's try Paris Saint-Germain to win one of the halves. So Paris Saint-Germain must just win first half or second half, and you get 1.23 odds, and this game has gone green for you. Going to English Premier League, the battle for the league winner. It's on, it's set, it's strong, it's heavy. Liverpool on Sunday bounced back to the top spot, claiming their position. They are 2 points ahead of Arsenal and 3 points ahead of Manchester City. Arsenal, on the other hand, they're playing up against Luton Town. I'm not going to say a lot here. I'm going to go for handicap over 4.5 goals to Luton Town. So Luton Town needs to lose by 6 goals to 0 for you to lose in total. Right, and you can also add the over 7.5 goal market with 1.13 odds. Altogether, it should be 1.35 odds. And this is our last game, my people. Brentford versus Bright Hove Albion. Bright Hove Albion, they've lost a lot of players this season at the start of the season. They've brought in some good loanees like Ansu Fati, who's been doing pretty well for them. He's scoring goals for them. Ferguson is now back, but he's still a bit rusty. He hasn't, done a lot for them. But you know what? You cannot rule them out. On the other hand, also another team that dealt with a lot of injuries is Brentford, but they got the likes of Ivan Toney back. And with Ivan Toney there, I can guarantee you a goal will pop up, whether from penalty spot, from a free kick, or just from direct play. Brentford to score at least 1 goal, which will give you 1.19 odds. Folks, that's what I have for you today. We've stretched the time. We've gone over 9 minutes for the first time. So congratulations to us. Congratulations to you for finding us, subscribing, liking. GOTrillaODDS. Peace. We are out.